Moldavite. Let's talk about Moldavite. So I've been trading in crystals for over 10 years and been working with them for about 20. And I've been trading in Moldavite. I've been selling Moldavite for a long time. And it gained its popularity apparently from a TikTok video in lockdown, and it's just the popularity has just gone through the roof in the past few years. So I wanted to set the record straight on a few things. Now, I'm not going to talk to you today about the stuff that you can find online about where it comes from and what it is. It comes from off planet and it landed here in the geographical area. I want to talk to you about the temperament of Moldavite. So firstly, people are scared of Moldavite, and I've been to a few places and I've heard a few people talk that Moldavite isn't, people are scared of it. So there's fear. And some places won't stock Moldavite, so they're scared of stocking it. Now, Moldavite is pure love of the highest form. If you think that this planet is the densest energy, and Mother Earth is the densest playing field in the universe, why would something of a higher vibration come here and cause fear? So we're actually creating a distortion. We want to be in love in all our interactions, and if we are in fear, then we really want to transmute that into love. So we have to look at what we're scared of. Now, Moldavite comes from off planet, and it comes down to this planet to give us a higher form of love, into a multidimensional self, into an intergalactic self, and into a higher form of love than we could ever wish for. So we should embrace that. And the only reason that people would be fearful is because they don't understand. They're not in the concept of, you'd have to ask them personally, but they're not in the concept of turning fears into love, turning fears into a loving vibration. So Moldavite is here to love you. Moldavite is here to give you the biggest unconditional love. Don't buy into the hype of fear, okay? The second thing is Moldavite is fun, okay? It's really fun. And I love Moldavite. I think it's like a cheeky little friend. And when I used to buy in Moldavite, I used to buy them in 40, 50 pieces at a time. And I would, your Moldavite has travelled to get to you. It's been dug up, it's been cleaned, chopped up, packaged, posted, handled, wrapped, and then sent here, then unwrapped. So it's travelled with quite a few people. So I leave them out in the open to settle with my energy and my space for a few days. And when they come, you can actually feel them kind of giggle and bubble and froth and like settle in and like, oh, it's really nice, and oh, look at this place, and and they're like little kids. They're fun. And when I sell them, I weigh them out, and I have to weigh them a few times because they jump weight. They move their density, and you can actually put one on the scales and you can weigh them, and they kind of change density, and you have to wait for them to settle down. So their temperament is they're quite mischievous, and they're quite good fun. They've got a really good sense of humour. They're very cooperative. They're very helpful. They're exceptionally patient with the healing journey that the client goes on. So Moldavite loves us, okay? Moldavite wants us to come up in vibration. It wants us to heal. And that's why perhaps some people have difficulty, because the level of cleansing and purging makes us look at things that we're not really ready to look at. These can be unconscious things, unwilling things, or it's just too uncomfortable at this time. There's no judgment there. It's an individual person's journey, and so there may even just be fear of the unknown. So approach Moldavite lovingly, and if it's a bit too early, then if you do have a piece, just let it sit in your house, put it on the shelf, or let it sit, and just let it acclimatise to your house, but also let your house acclimatise to Moldavite, and all the other crystals acclimatise, and they'll all enjoy each other. If they're all clean, if they're all well looked after, if they're all cared for, and you're in a loving space, then it'll all come together beautifully. If there's fear, you'll amplify that fear, because Moldavite takes you up in your vibration and it amplifies everything around it, okay? So don't be scared. That's the first one. Moldavite is lots of fun, so please enjoy your Moldavite. You don't need to wear it as a badge of honour that you can handle this kind of energy, or that I wrap them for people. I wrap them up and they wear them as jewellery, so it's quite a strong one to wear. But so be it, that's fine. And it's about the heart energy, so it's not about the ego. And it loves to work with us. It loves to hold space. It loves to hang out with other people, other crystals as well. So the temperament is really good fun. So the fear, the fun, heart energy, and finally there's fakes. There's lots of fakes going around. So if it's really cheap and you think, wow, this is such a good bargain, it's probably a fake. So Moldavite is exceptionally light, and it's you can see through it. It's got this opaqueness, and it's brittle, so it could snap. So you really don't want to kind of squeeze it into one of these wire holders, cages they're called. And I would seek out a reputable crystal stockist rather than people that don't really know what they're doing. There's always startups, but if it doesn't feel right, then it probably doesn't feel right. So you will feel your Moldavite. You'll be able to connect with it, and it could give you a flush, or it could just feel warm and fuzzy. Moldavite is great. Don't be scared of it. Bring it. If you feel ready, just take it into your house. Just let it sit there for a while. Put it on the shelf and let it acclimatize. And you listen to your instincts, and you will know when you're ready to work with it. You will know when you're ready to bring it closer into you, because your energies will connect a bit more. Okay. So if you're scared, you'll amplify that fear, and it'll just make it harder. That'll just be like, you can still work with it, but it'll be a really shocking, if you like. So just love it. Just love it. And Moldavite loves us. It's great. It's fun. I love it. Okay, enjoy.